What the hell is going on now? I've just got a huge win. I'm not joking when I say this. I have got a massive win. This is the best win I could have possibly obtained. This is simply the best outcome. I have won. I simply am victorious. You know what I mean? So, what's actually the point of this video? What's going on? Is this an update to the former video? Or is this like something of an update going on? Both of those things. What happened as an update of before? Basically, I solved that. I chatted to some of the people that had issues with me, and I solved the beef. I solved it all. No beef anymore. Beef out the window. Who eats beef anyway? I don't. I'm a vegetarian. Get out of here. Ugh. Anyways, after I did all that, I found out who was behind the impersonator accounts. And I spoke to them too. They weren't as nice as some of the people, though. That was a problem. This person was rather rude. Rather unkind, if you'd say so. But I figured it out, and I got them to stop. I have convinced the people that were causing me issues to go away. I'm free. I did it. I solved it. It's simply as solved. They agreed to stop harassing my friends, and they also agreed to leave me alone. I did it under the pretense. I basically just gave them a reality check another sense of, what are you doing with your life? Why are you doing this? No one's barely even watching my videos anyway, except for you people yourselves. Why are you doing this? No one's giving you attention for this. What's the purpose? What are you doing with your time? And they finally understood. They're gone now. They're gone. I solved it. That part is gone. No more impersonators. I hope. Don't take this as an idea to impersonate me, please. Thank you. Anyways, on to the next bit. What's happening? What happened? What is going on now? What's going on in the future? What is going on? Really, what's happening? I don't know. But I know. You might not yet. That's why you've got to keep watching. Keep watching and you'll know what's about to happen. Because I'm telling you, it's big. It's huge. Trinormous even. Anyways, you might have noticed I have recently attached a lot of channels to my channel under the pretense of alts. Alternative accounts, if you would, if you prefer that term. I'm using alts, because why not? It's easier to pronounce. However, this is essentially where I think I'm genuinely going to become successful. I think this is genuinely the best plan I could have possibly come out with. What is going to be the purpose of these channels? Why have I made so many? That's just the point. They are for the purpose. Rather than it all being one specific thing, they're all for the purposes. They have individual purpose. You know, right here you see the main channel. The main channel is relatively going to be for my higher quality, higher performing videos. Just sort of like it's going to be like the videos are probably not easy to pump out, might not be so popular all the time, but I genuinely like doing them. I enjoy putting the videos out on this channel from now on. The videos you'll see on this main channel, good ones. I enjoy making these videos that you're going to see. They will probably be unfunny, entertaining, but I'm not making them for that. I'm making them for me. So, you know, if you want specific content, that's what the news channels are for. Yeah, go watch those, you know. Anyways, the Lil Doge Frick channel will always stay as it always has been, where I'm just posting skits and just random stuff that I think of that I think would be funny to put into a video, you know? Whether it be long form, like the ones that I've done here, the shorts that I've done there, but that will be what that channel is for. That channel is for the skits. That channel is just where the skits are going to be. If I'm going to do another, say, Michael Jackson The Experience video, it'll probably be on there, because that's a joke video. I'm not taking that seriously, and it's not going to be very high performing anywhere, so that's going to be on the skits channel. The Lil Doge Slob channel, the one that I've just made, what's that? What's up with that? What is that? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Is that a new thing? Have I invented a word? Have I invented a concept? No. It's basically just slop content. You know, the stuff that, not trying to point any fingers here, not trying to start any drama with anybody, but, you know, let's just, whoa, that sort of content, you know what I mean? That's going to be the type of stuff that's on there. That's going to be where that stuff goes, you know? Probably going to, realistically, it's going to be just trend hopping and, you know, pumping out as many videos as possible on the trends and getting them out as quick as possible. So it's going to be the one that probably gets the most viral in terms of recent soonish times, because I don't think anyone's really going to recommended many others. The Lil Doge tutorial channel, that makes sense in the name. I'm going to post tutorials there. Why? Why am I doing that? Well, that's simply because tutorial content, it's always like everlasting, as long as it's not on something that's going to get patched or any of that, like a glitch that gets patched. I can always post stuff on there. It will always be relevant because it's a tutorial. It can be outdated, sure. Like, that's the point. It's a tutorial. It just sort of usually is always good content to have. Some people might criticize me for it. I don't care. I don't care. I've got a good voice for tutorial content. That stuff's like made for me. I might as well. I might as well do it. Tutorials there. LOL Doge art channel. The LOL Doge art. That's for if I'm doing art. I put my art there, I do progress on it, I give art tips. Just anything in art in general. That goes there. That's what that's for. Realistically, art is boring to some of these other channels. Some people don't want it. Some people might want it. They might want to know what I'm doing. They might want to know what I'm thinking when I'm making these arts. So that's where that goes. Just like that. Simple. The LOL Doge Mind channel. That's just similar in a sense to the LOL Doge Frick channel in the sense of it's just random things that I think of, except instead of it being funny skits, it's more like if I'm thinking of something deep or like advising, stuff like that, or if I'm just thinking of some random concept idea that I think would be decent to make a video, I might do it there. That's where that stuff goes. That's just my mind unraveling in a video form. If you want to see that, it's there. Probably going to be the least popular of all the channels, but it's there if you want it, you know what I mean? And then finally, for now, probably more coming, but not anytime soon, the LOL Doge Live channel. It's going to be where I do live stream contents from now on. That's going to be where, if you see me streaming, it'll be exclusively on there. This is just because I want to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube, but I want my VODs to be accessible anyway. If anyone wants to watch what I did, you know, documented and all that, it'll be on the Doge Live channel to stop it from just having constant pumped out live streams on a specific channel that's not meant for live streams. That's now specifically there. That channel will primarily be stream content. If you like streams, if you like seeing me stream, there's a lot of like non-cut bits. This video recording probably has a lot of cut bits. Flash the number of cuts that I've done so far on the screen now. Just cutting out the bits where I'm not talking, the boring bits, the retakes, stuff like that. That's just all cuts. That's the bits that I'm putting in videos to make them better quality. On live streams, I'm not doing that. It's just me chatting about, maybe playing some games. It's pretty simple content. It makes sense. It makes sense. You can watch that if you want to. I don't mind. You can do that. Up to you. Probably not any streams anytime soon though. Much rather would focus on content I enjoy making for now. Streaming, it's not too successful for me because I don't know how to keep people entertained for hours without video. You know what I mean? Hopefully you understand, but that's where those channels are for. That's what's going on with that. I hope you get it. It's a pretty streamlined system. Should be able to get it. Hope so. We can hope. And that's just what I'm planning on doing for now. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Better yet, check out the other channels. They're linked on my channel page if you'd like to check them out directly. If you can't do that, if you don't want to have to go through all of that effort, I might put them in the description below if I feel like it. If I feel like it. I'll put them in the description below to make it easier for you, because you don't want to have to click like 3 extra buttons. I understand. Your poor fingers. How could I forget? Your poor fingers. You need to press 3 extra buttons. It's such a task. I'm saving you the effort here. I'm cutting you a pretty good deal by putting them in the description, so the least you could do is subscribe to them. And hit the bell. And watch the content I produce. And just start watching all of it. And just start liking all of it. And just start sharing it to all your friends and just start sending it to everybody. And before we know it, I'll be at the top of the chain. Anyways, that's basically just an update. Not really a long video. Not as long as the last one. That's because this one's just, I solved stuff. Here's my channels. Check them out. Subscribe. 4 things. Cut them down to roughly about 2 if you want to. Because that's basically just I solved it channels. That's about it, really. All the things I wanted to talk about are summarized. You should be able to understand it. I made it relatively clear. I even put things in editing on the screen for you to help you understand. But if there's anything you don't understand, comment it below. I'll make sure to reply if I can. If this video really pops off and gets like 100 replies, that's doable. Probably won't get that many. If it gets, in the future, 10,000, I'm not going to respond to all of those, let's be honest. Or I don't think it's getting there. This video is kind of crap. Not entertaining. It's not meant to be entertaining. It's an update video. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Anyways, that's basically all I wanted to say. Check out my channels, please, and goodbye.